Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Create Astral. So, I have upgraded my PC with a RTX 4060 Ti, so now I am able to run shaders comfortably. I will keep an eye on my FPS to see if it starts getting below 60, then I'll tone the settings down a little bit. But for now this seems okay. I'm probably not going to increase my render distance any further, though I could, because it does look cool. I'll think about that. Maybe decrease the settings, increase the render distance, but for now I'm just at my base, so what I wanted to do was, and yeah, I have set these rainbow outlines to see where I'm aiming better. So, last time I ended with these steam engines that I did not have enough boiler tanks. So, 9 steam engines need a total of 36 tanks, because it's 4 tanks per engine. And I have melted down some copper, I have mined some viridium from back there to turn it into copper as well. So now I have a bunch of copper blocks, which should be enough. So, let's see. 36 tanks need 144 copper, which is 16 blocks. So, we have a lot of that now. I can just make my 16 blocks, turn them into copper, and... aha! Pressing. Well, for this I should probably actually create a sped up press. So let me see what I can do. For now, probably let's remove this hopper, feed in the unprocessed sheets, well, the obsidian dust, and think of something to make this whole thing faster. Maybe just a couple more step-ups in the gears. So I should probably increase the amount of water wheels there and add the additional gear ratios, yes. So I'll get back to you when that's done. Okay, so now I have made this row of water wheels kind of dug into the ground here, so that I can still walk over them, even if it doesn't look the best. And again, I'm using a small water wheel trick sort of here to make them spin twice as fast. And I've stepped up the gear ratio twice more and connected this whole thing with a belt. So now our copper is being pressed at a reasonable speed. And another thing I just remembered I wanted to do is to make better tools, which is dash. I should upgrade everything really. So I believe my pickaxe still has a wooden handle and binding, so I should replace those with dash as well. And I should make a cast for the axe head as well, I believe, to make my metal. I think it is fun to keep the back part of it stone, so I can just repair it with cobble at any time. But for the head, yeah, I should make a head pattern, and I'll need another ingot of gold to do that. And some bone meal that I don't really need right now, so I'll just use it to make some grass. I use that to grow some spruce for the water wheels quickly. So, we have the head, the binding, and the handle. Let's just go for a full dash pickaxe right now, though some people say it is better to make a rose gold one, because a rose gold binding gives you an extra modifier, but I don't think that really matters for me currently, so let's just make another rod that will go on the mattock. And then I guess I'll just put the rest of the dash into block form, so that I can remelt it later, because for now I just need a golden ingot in there. Let's just replace the pickaxe first, so it's almost broken. I don't know how exactly this is gonna work with almost no durability, but let's see. So, replace the head. Oh, and it's back to full, nice. So now it's a dash pickaxe, now it's an even more dash pickaxe, and now it's a completely dash pickaxe, and we have plus 18 maintained mining, so it will mine way faster at high durability. Okay, let's sleep. And... okay. Let me just finish with this dash stuff. Okay, so the cast is made. That was actually a lot easier than I expected because it melted the gold instantly before melting the rest of the dash. So now I can just cast this axe head. And that's gonna be it for now, maybe. Or maybe I'll actually get a hammer as well, but I think that's for later. Okay, I've completed the task for dash ingots. And yeah, by the way, when I was mining for that Viridium, I've also completed the quest for mining 64 Viridium and getting copper from it, so now I get thank you 3 encased chain drives. Very nice. So yeah, I have the dash elements now, so I can replace them one by one. Okay. A very strange looking method, but it works. And now I should just put all of these back here, not the cogs. Also, wait, why do I even have this in my inventory still? Okay. And I'll cast the last block of dash. And yeah, I think I should use that to make a hammer. Either a sledgehammer or a vein hammer. Well, I probably won't do too much mining from now on, so a vein hammer isn't too useful. But a sledgehammer though, Okay, so just temporarily put this stuff in here. Let's continue pressing the copper, and I'll get back once I have enough. I think I'm gonna prepare some parts for the tree farm, and then I'll build it somewhere over here. So I'll see you then. Okay, so I have prepared most of the things needed for the farm, and I've cleared out an area here. I think we'll be fine for now. It's just gonna be a tiny, very basic farm with 3 saws and 3 deployers is what I think for now. And I prepared most of the components. Now I just need to craft the rest of things that I believe I have not crafted before, just so, you know, that I have not crafted before in this playthrough, so that I have it. Oh, and before I do that, yeah, I also crafted a clutch because I want my farm to have auto shutdown, so it gives me some more extra clutches and levers as a reward. I'll just put them away because I only need 1 right now. So, next thing I need is super glue, for which I can actually melt down one of these. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, back to what we were doing. So, I can melt down this earth slime crystal block, and that should just give me a block of slime. Yep, you've got 4 slime balls worth of slime, and that is just 1 block. So we can now cast it and turn it into slime balls. Well, yeah, that's not a vanilla block, that's a congealed slime block, because a vanilla slime block is made of 9 blocks of slime. But yeah, we can now use this to make a super glue, for which we need an iron nugget and an iron plate, which I actually did not make yet. Sorry about that, but I'll just press that quickly. Now it's way faster. And now I can make the glue. Oops, I do not need to glue this. Let's just place this wherever for now. So, with this, I should have completed one of the quests. Oh, I have completed this one, and it gives me another slime block. Huh, okay, interesting. Well, what I meant to complete was back here in chapter 2. Yes, the necessary contraption components, and it is complete now. Because, yes, of course, we need a contraption in order to make the tree farm. And the next is the world revolving, which needs us to craft a mechanical bearing and 9 of these linear chassis blocks. So, that's 9 of those. And I'm missing a shaft for the bearing, so bam, nice. Also, throw this back in here. So, that's pretty much everything I need for the farm itself, but I also want the automatic shutdown feature, which is a threshold switch, which is located back here. So for that, first I need a train casing, and a train casing is made by simply applying a sturdy sheet to a regular casing. So I have some sturdy sheets right here, and I have a casing. I should actually make more, again, but we have one terrain casing here. Let me just quickly strip one more log so I at least have two, and I'll convert it to an andesite casing, and then immediately into a train casing. Nice. That's one quest completed. Ooh, we get a stuffed pumpkin. That's very nice. Let's just put it over here. A glorious feast. So, now that I have the train casings, the next is the smart observer, which needs a vanilla observer and a redstone torch. Interestingly enough, I believe this is a wrong quest because the threshold switch is after it and it's supposed to be made from the smart observer, but it is not, so I'll just need to make 2 vanilla observers to complete this quest. That is 4 redstone and 2 pieces of quartz. I do have that, fortunately. Oops. I just need some more cobblestone. Oh, I do have cobblestone, sorry. I just didn't notice it. So, observer is like this and like this. Bam. And now for the smart observer, it is a redstone torch. And for this, it is 2 copper sheets. I have copper sheets here already. And I can make a redstone torch very easily like this. So now let's just make this and this. Nice. The smart observer will go in there for now, since I have no need for it. And then finally, in order to actually connect the clutch and the threshold switch, I need to make a redstone link, which I don't think it's anywhere. Oh, it is. Here we go. Wireless redstone. And redstone links are just a brass casing with a redstone torch, which we have a few already. Let's just make another torch. Nice, and combine it not with the X, with the casing. And there we go, 2 redstone links. And that should be all I need for the farm, so let's get to it. So since we need a farm with a radius of 3, it's gonna be a total diameter of 7, so let's just kind of mark out the area. I think it's going to be like this, so 3, 1, kind of like this. So this will be the middle, 1, 2, 3, and here. And this is where I'm gonna place the bearing and stuff. Oop. Wow, that mines super fast. That digs dirt like instantly. Okay. So what I actually wanted is to just mine this middle block, because that's where the mechanical bearing is going to go. But I'll need to actually mine out a bit more of an area. I'll fill it back in later. And we also have some copper here. Never a bad thing to grab some extra copper. So, middle block. Down here is going to be a water wheel. So we need one more space above it to place the clutch. And on top of that is where the bearing will go. So, bam. Let's just set up this system, I think, before we do everything else. So let's put a bucket of water like this and a block so that it all spins one way. Okay. Let's say this farm will be clockwise. And let's place a redstone link on, let's say, this edge and set it to receive. Now it has got a little antenna dish sort of thing here, and we can add our frequencies using this. So I think I'm going to make this a mixed spruce and oak farm. So let's just set the frequencies as spruce sapling and oak sapling. And we'll do the same on the other redstone link once we set that up. So since this is all done, I can just cover it all up. And just leave this one block exposed for when I need to actually turn on the farm. So I have prepared two drawers, a quad and a double. I think what I'll do is have both types of wood and both types of... Actually, no, you know what? I think I should have both types of wood in the double drawer. And then the two types of saplings and sticks and apples all in the quad one. Because I'll probably be getting more wood than anything else. So now let's start laying out this whole thing. So if it's sorted in this way, then the saws need to be facing this way. And the display should be above them. So for the kind of frame of it, well, let's use the chassis as they suggested. Let's set that to just 3. Let's use a piece of glue on this. And glue that back on. And now I can... let's just set this to 1. And I will glue my barrel onto here. I prefer to use a barrel rather than a chest. I just think it looks better, though it might not really look great on top of the saws, Well, I think that's fine. I'm not really making a super good looking farm anyway. I'll rebuild it later as well. So, let us set this to 3 and place deployers right here. Should I do this? Yeah, this looks better, I think. So in the filter slots, it will go spruce, spruce, and oak in the middle, so that the spruces don't form any 2x2 spots that won't grow, because 2x2 spruce trees require to be have empty blocks on all sides in order to grow. So this will just have a row of one, the other, and then the first one again. So, and that's the whole structure of the farm, and if we click it, yep, it's spinning. So what I can do now is just load up the barrel with some saplings to start. And yeah, this should be okay, even though, you know what? I have all these oak saplings here, so let's just place them all into here for now, and I have a free drawer slot here now. And now just gotta set up the whole connection thing. So, if the farm goes out to here, then I need to put one block away the hole. So, actually not necessarily. I can do it right on the edge, I think. So, in order to do this properly, I will need a belt, I think, as well, to properly sort these into their respective containers. So let me just get a quick layout of this. So belt, I'll need a couple of shafts as well, then I'll power that, I think, with a separate water wheel. So if I want my belt to well, I'll want to have my... Wait, where are my storage interfaces? Did I put them away? Yeah, okay, so portable storage interface can go here. yeah, like this, and one like this. They can have either one block gap or a 2 block gap in between them in order to work. So I should set this distance to 2, so this is now glued on as well. And now I can just have a chute under this. So let's say get a 3 long belt. Why is my mattock again? Not it. Yeah, this digs way too quickly. Okay. I did not expect it to quite insta-mine everything. I guess I forgot what happened the last time I had a dash mattock. So, belt right here, and just a chute out of this going onto it. And that should just dump everything automatically. Though, and should probably remove this for now before I launch the farm and actually get it going, or it'll just dump everything immediately. So, as this will go along, I will need my 2 drawers, so... Well, this is a bit of a weird placement. Maybe I should place it here, after all, so... let's just remove all of this again. And think so. Yeah, I can do it here instead. I think that is a better idea. So, belt here. Chute on top. Make it transparent, just for fun. And I'll put my 2 drawers here. Have all these decorations here anyway, which I'll remove, so it will be kind of easier access after that. But for now, that's gonna be it. And maybe I should prolong the belt to have anything that is like extra go into the trash or into lava or something. Let's see. Well, that's something to worry about later, but what is a trash can? Oh, it's just some stone and a chest. Okay, so yeah, I might attach that later, but for now, it's just gonna be all the wooden stuff. So, okay, let me just place my spruce here and what else? Yeah, let's actually grab 1 sapling of each and place this here and this here. Yeah, accidentally grabbed it again. Okay. I would lock this, but then it wouldn't get anything in the bottom 2 slots, which I do not want. Well, actually, you know what? I could just put a stick in there right away. And then an apple. Okay, yeah. So now this can be locked. Oh, I forgot the slots are lockable individually. Okay. So I can just do this. And then take all of this out. Or actually, no, not the apples. The apples can stay in here. So this will just be the slot for the oak logs, since I don't have any oak logs right now, but yeah. Let's just... what I need now is to put a threshold switch onto this. And let's leave it as it is for now. Or maybe actually do something more like this, so it's always above 50%. So it'll send out a redstone signal when it is above that threshold. And I can just apply a redstone link on the side. Not like that, not a filter for redstone links, no. This. And I'll set it to the same frequency of spruce sapling and oak sapling. And that should be it. Other than powering this belt, actually. So let me just do something quickly about that, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've just put in a little water wheel here to power this belt. It's pretty slow, but again, I think gonna be okay for a beginner wood farm. So yeah, let's start it up and then place the final things. So click here. It's placing all the saplings it can. Okay, all the oaks are in, all the spruces it could are in, so now let's just do this. And see if everything works correctly. Bam. This is going in, and of course I forgot to actually place the funnels onto the... the other way. Sorry, this and this. Ooh, nice. So yeah, these oak saplings should not be going in here. But... maybe I should just bone meal one of them to quickly and get it to grow in oak. Let's just throw a bone into this, where I've been making powdered obsidian, to just build up a stockpile of sturdy sheets. 5 bone meal, that should be good. Yep, got an oak here. And hopefully this is going to... Oh, and another one just grew by itself, okay. But yeah, let's see if the wood comes out first. Yes, it does. And bam, here we go. All slots occupied properly. Now I can just place the drawer lock on this one as well. And there we go, that's our wood farm. It's just gonna be working slowly, getting us the 2 types of wood. And hopefully stop automatically once this fills up above 75%. And I think it's gonna be counting both slots, so... Okay, now that I've done this, it's time to actually make all the barrels for the steam engines, which is what I've started doing this for in the first place. So, turn all of this into planks, get a bunch of slabs, and yeah, that's just 10 barrels. And we need... what? How many? Like 36, I believe, so 3 times as much wood. But look at that, it's already growing pretty quickly, so this should be no problem. Okay, so I'm back with a few more fun things. So first off, here are my barrels, which I can finally make into the tanks. Bam and bam. 36 tanks. And a few more things. First, I made the farm look a bit better with the chipped mod. I decided to add the trash can immediately. This should work. So everything that goes past these 2 drawers should just go into the trash. And making this reminded me of another thing. It has recently been brought to my attention that my search for the moss in before I went to the moon was all unnecessary, because I can get moss right here as a reward for making the botanist's workbench. And for making the mason's one, I get a bit of extra andesite, nice. So the botanist's workbench requires flower pots, 2 slabs, 2 sticks, and a crafting table. Okay, all very simple. So let's just make some slabs, crafting table, some flower pots, and bam. There we go, the moss. For now, let's just put this like back here as well. Not what I meant to do, but okay. I keep forgetting which way they are placed. But yeah, this allows us to like customize moss blocks, another plant-related blocks. But what I wanted to do with the moss blocks was make moss carpets. And what did I want to do with the moss carpets? Well, moss carpets can be sawed to create the Marimo. This is a new addition in the Create Astral version 2.1.3, which allows us to make some cool, fun little automations. So, let me just make another saw I can use to do this. So, Sorry, you're being replaced momentarily for this iron. So, yeah, I need to make another. Yeah, I should probably set up some kind of automation for andesite casings because I still am making them by hand. But yeah, let me just make a saw. I believe it's just this. As it is. Okay. And where can I just throw it in? Maybe right here for now. That is not what I wanted. This is low. So let me just saw these moss carpets. And... oh, wrong thing, not grass off-road. That is not what I want. This is what I want. Now we can saw another one. And yes, these little moss balls, which are actually a real life thing, though they're algae in real life, not moss. What I can do with them is just throw them into the mixer and add a bucket of water. And then magic happens. I just put in this water and they start multiplying. Just a single mixer can produce these things infinitely. And what can we get from these things? Well, they can be used to make seagrass in the saw again. We can press them to make vines. We can mix them into other types of things that can be used for automation later on. So you see Moonset Marimo, Ender Marimo, and Shimmer Marimo. Oh, and Snow as well, yes. All of these are different tiers, which we can use later on. And we can also use them to make rooted dirt. Press them back into water if you ever need that for some reason. Or deploy onto a torch to make a sea pickle. So yeah, they're basically just for automation of various plant-based stuff. And if we make them into these Shimmerimos later, we can use them to produce, well, shimmer with some additional stuff. So here we go. You can see that very quickly we have turned 4 of these into 64. I'll just put these here as well for now, since I wouldn't be using them, but what it is finally time for is the steam engine. Though I believe that this episode has been going on for quite a while already, so maybe I should just build the steam engine itself, but set it up in the next episode. Oops. That was not great of me to do, so I still am not sure where exactly I should set up all my stuff, but for now I think I can just throw it all here and then I'll move it if I decide that that is not a good place for it. So the engine can look something like this. Oh, I actually had 6 tanks there already, I forgot that I didn't need make all of them, but I need 9 blaze burners to power the 9 engines. Then cover them in tanks and build that 4 tanks high. Oops. And now we can just attach steam engines to all of these to make our level 4 steam boiler. Now I can just attach shafts to these. And yeah, this is what the engine is gonna look like. Though I'm not sure why it is making them all different ways. But yeah, let's just... I like them to be more horizontal, but yeah, you can see they're all turned into these crankshafts. And yeah, all we need now to produce a massive amount of power is to just supply something to these blaze burners. So maybe something I'll make is another lava generator, or I might upgrade this one. I'll think about that next time, but for now I think that is gonna be it. We have built the steam engine successfully and set up a tree automation as well. So that's probably good for one episode. So with that, thank you everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.